Hello, I'm Mary. If you're currently suffering from depression, you're not alone. Did you know that depression is one of the fastest growing disorders in the Western world? Most depression sufferers will understand what I mean when I call it an invisible illness. It's not like having a broken leg. It can't be seen in obvious ways, but it is just as painful and just as disabling. Often when the visual signs of depression are interpreted by onlookers, they see self-indulgence, or sometimes when those closest to us don't really understand the condition, they might run out of patience or suggest that you snap out of it. Perhaps you even think that about yourself. You may be feeling that the easiest way to cope with your experience of depression is to withdraw from all those potential stresses in your life, even though it keeps you separate from meaningful engagement with your life. Maybe you feel as though other people don't really understand what you're going through, or that it's impossible to think optimistically about what your future holds. Now, as a former depression sufferer myself, I want to tell you that in my experience, depression can become a thing of the past and you can live well again. Now, I've been told that I have a professional responsibility not to raise people's hopes and claim that depression can be cured. But in all honesty, I believe in my heart my responsibility is to raise your hopes and to let you know that when you get the right help, you can have a life that is free of depression. As a former sufferer of depression who has never taken antidepressants and who no longer lives with depression, I do find it difficult to take any authoritative statement that removes hope and engenders helplessness in depression sufferers. So all I can say is that from where I'm standing, it's not true to say there's no cure for depression. It's not true to say that you have to take medication. And it is not true to say that you have to learn to live with depression. But in my experience, it is true to say that when you are free from depression, you will have learned to live differently. And as you learn to live differently, and you understand your experience, you'll recognize the recipe for depression. You'll learn to understand the key ingredients for that bad cake. And with the help of somebody who really knows what they're doing, you can find your way out of it. So what is the right kind of help? Well, I'm going to give you the short answer to this question as is relevant to this website. But there are a number of different and good approaches to working with depression, too many for me to talk about in this short film. So at the bottom of the page, I'm going to give you a link to an excellent website that's run by highly skilled professionals where you can read much more about your options. However, simply put, and in my opinion, the right help is a therapy that is solution-focused and future-focused. A therapy that takes a strategic approach to your wellness, is actively working towards your good outcome, and offers you practical and informative help. In other words, it recognizes where you are, it helps you to build a picture of a future that is free of depression, and it supports you through the change by intervening in the unhelpful patterns of depression, teaching you skills that will help you to maintain those positive changes. In my experience, any therapy that predominantly encourages discussion or reflection on depression without any intervention is likely to embed your depressive patterns and make your experience worse. So of course, no two people are the same. Everyone has their own unique response to any intervention, whether it's pharmaceutical or psychological. So all I want to do is to show you the path that led me out of depression and into my life. If you want to talk to me about this, you can call me or you can email me to make an appointment and come and see me. And don't forget to check out that link at the bottom of the page. I look forward to hearing from you.